today. From Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Wildcard round on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season, but in this game, the elements may affect them. I think they'll continue to fling it around until the weather slows them down. And if it doesn't, they'll continue to show the style that they've shown throughout the season.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. First down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The stop made by Andrew Billings. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Kaepernick's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the...
Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
The quarterback sack.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now this offense about ready to take over again. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records. But there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the 1st round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space.
18-yard line.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Derrick Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Returnable for Dorsett. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Dwayne Smoot just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Browns' 1st down.
Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Browns nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings
on 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down.
And shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball. What's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
from the gun. Allen, and he slings one that's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll make it third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Browns.
Now Kaepernick. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down. And 10.
Kaepernick to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
10. Browns 3.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
To throw again, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now Allen again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Lambo to add on the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
49-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
And again, it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Lambo on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the LA Chargers matching up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. To throw, Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him.
Kaepernick's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry, and he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Derrick Henry.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Henry on the handoff.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he rifles one incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. Hard throw, incomplete. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Let's see now what Colin Kaepernick has been up to so far in this game. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Kaepernick's pass complete to Jonnu Smith. A gain of 7. 1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. Now he's flushed out. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball. And we just saw there that that's difficult to do. But just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments. And make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. But the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's taken down inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Henry. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And that'll increase their lead to 28. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Bills defense, they make their way back out there. They recovered the fumble last time. 3 turnovers for them in this game. They've been, that word opportunistic comes to mind, right?
Exactly right. And you know guys on defense, they say the turnovers. The offensive guys call them turnovers. We call them takeaways. We go get them. And that's exactly what they've done in this game.
The former DB making sure you know their takeaways on the defense.
Takeaways, man.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
4th down.
Looking deep for Adams. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. And we're going to have a break in the action. As you can see, Mark Andrews is yet to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll run it again with Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. So the shotgun snap to Allen, and Eifert has it. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That one good for 37 yards. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills add on. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Returnable for Dorsett. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Kaepernick's pass.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Kaepernick. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now Kaepernick again. Short throw to Smith.
Kaepernick's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 10 yards.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's the option. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It's a gain of 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This is Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
2nd and 8.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go, T. Here I come.
Running with Barber out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Browns 3.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'm just looking forward to getting warm.